expect May and Judy to continue to cooperate as joint parents of the children. So, but with this attitude of some people, we are making such necessary cooperation in the future impossible. Zen should not go to Judy's house, God forbid. They are practicing witchcraft now. Well, this is exactly what you think. Well, the court will not agree with you on that. I know the court will not agree with you. I don't see. You and Judy are not married today. They are not husband and wife today. But they may become husband and wife if you get divorced. And if they become husband and wife, whether you like it or not, Judy will become stepmother to May's children. But after that, we will expect May and Judy to continue to cooperate as joint parents of the children. So, but with this attitude of some people,
before I say my opinions and analyze this man called DPA, I want you to watch the second video that he do. Then the eyes of God, there is something I want to say. Any leg that waka kuruke, the eyes that waka, the eye that they see fem, they see and they watch them. Don't say people attack you. It's based on what you brought up. The main nation will attack you. But I want to analyze my own analyzer. Share the video and watch the second video.
Trolling doesn't help me. It doesn't help me. I have said this before. If you care about her, you should be prepared to end trolling. Okay? Because what you have to understand is that trolling begets trolling. Trolling begets trolling. Trolling is never one-sided. You must understand that. You have made your point. No, Juliet, it doesn't help. The trolling doesn't help me. Don't even think that. If it helps me, we will all support it. It doesn't help me at all. You see, if you want to end a fight, again, Juliet, I'm not attacking anybody, any group. Stop believing that. It's very offensive that you continue to believe that I am attacking a main nation. That is very, I don't want to use strong word, but it doesn't make sense. We are not attacking main nation. Okay? Yes, we are trying to stop Chi Jenny as well. The only reason we're having problem is because of you. The only reason we're having problem stopping Chi Jenny is because you, not all of you, but at least you, Juliet, you are worse than Chi Jenny. You are as bad as Chi Jenny. That's why we're having problem. If only you can stop, you see that Chi Jenny will be taken care of within minutes. All right? So all those things you are doing, thinking you're helping me, you are not helping me, it's causing her a lot of problems. Okay? Trolling will not help anybody. We want to stop it. We know that they trolled me. We know they started it. We know they started it. I don't know if you have looked at any rule on trolling. If you even look at Facebook now, go to their trolling section and read the thing on how to deal with trolling. The first thing they will tell you is do not bully back. That's the first thing. Do not bully back. That's where anywhere, any rule on bullying, they will tell you do not bully back. Okay? So, okay, all right. Your leader on Instagram, okay, all right. Adora said your leader on Instagram, very good. You have confirmed who that leader is. So let's move to the point. Now, let me say this. The trolling must stop. It doesn't help anybody. It benefits people like you, Juliet, who think that you're benefiting. You're probably benefiting from all this. Okay? And if you continue to insult me, Juliet, I'll block you. This is a warning. If you continue to insult me, I'm going to block you instantly. So be very careful about your next comment. Okay? That person you call your leader on Instagram is not a person. You don't know who that person is.
Hey.
It is dangerous. So, all right. Okay, let's get to the point. I would not like to be distracted by some comments here. I had a discussion with someone today, and this discussion arose because I made effort to stop what the person was doing. The person was doing something and putting me in a bad light, and instead of addressing the person in a hostile, aggressive manner, I reached out to the person. I left a voice note. I requested that person to adjust his position so that we can move forward. And I had a conversation with the person. I'm not giving you the name of anybody because I don't have the permission of the person to share our chat.
Hey.
So, but the person got back to me, and the person assured me that he had been a supporter of me before anybody. He said, I quote, but we need to always stand for truth. A page of over 50,000 following on social media was created and called Main Nation. This person brought Main Nation in. She said, sir, go over to that page and see how they ridicule you and Judy. That is unfair, and it is even more worrisome that May has not come out to dissociate herself from the group. And he said, why? So I said, but May does not have to address anybody directly. I said, but can't such a post be made by May's representatives such as DPA? Can't the post be made by May's representatives such as DPA? Because these people are saying that May should come and address May Nation. We don't want May to do that. We know why we don't want May to address May Nation, because May did not create May Nation, and some people who call themselves May Nation may not listen to her. We said no. I said, let us. Why can't DPA make it? He said this. You made the post. He was responding to me. He said, you made the post and look at how they treat you. That's why she needs to do it herself. And the person said, I still support her. But we also need to tell ourselves the gospel truth. That's what the person said. You see, I'm trying to avoid May having to respond. I mean, to make a post to you people, to anybody. And that's why DPA came in to do it for her. Do you understand it? That's why DPA came out to do it for her. So she doesn't have to do it. So now this person is pointing out, yes, we could have made it, but he observed that when we made it, we were attacked, which is correct and which is the problem. I said, very well, I got your point. We will be looking into this, but while we are doing it, consider something that I had told him to do. Then the person assured me that his support for me is solid, but let her address her fans. Okay? That's what they think. And this is growing. This pressure is growing, and we are resisting that pressure. The pressure for her to address people is growing, and we are resisting that pressure. So, then the person wanted to say, truth is, even if she addresses her fan, they may still not listen. But it is the effort that matters. So, then we went on
to the video.
And he assured me again, I can never be against her. And I believe he's not against her. Okay? And then we talked. Okay? The point is that we must stop the trolling. It has to end. My efforts to end it has attracted a lot of bullying against me. You can see how rude some people are. talking even on this point. But our goal is to end this. We have to end this. It's not going to help anybody. It is benefiting those people who, I don't know why this crisis means so much to them. It has to be resolved in the right way. If you expect me to join you in name calling, it's not possible. You should know that. We can't engage in name calling because this case will ultimately end up in court. And when it ends up in court, the statement of everybody, including my statement, could be viewed by the court. I cannot be seen in the court participating in a brawl or joining in bullying or trolling. It's not possible. So if you expect me or DPA to come and join you like the blogs, because in the blogs people are choosing side and they're abusing somebody, we can't do that. You have to understand this. As pained as you may be, I can see you don't understand it. Somebody said her leader on Instagram. I think in that Instagram she's referring to a person who is using a name because the person is not herself. The person is completely hiding, even though we have information where she is. The person is completely hiding under a false name. And what is the false name? What's the false name the person is using? The person is using the name of the opponent as false name. Do you understand the implications? Do you really understand that this is not just something you do in Nigeria, it's international in implication? So the trolling has to stop. Okay? If the trolling doesn't stop, men will continue to come under pressure to start addressing you. We will wish she doesn't address anybody. She doesn't have to get involved. If her representatives can do that, she can do it through her representatives. This is very important. So it's very easy for you to be manipulated. I can see from the comments of some of you now, I can see how easy it is for you to be manipulated. You don't understand what is going on. Trolling has to stop. Let me tell you something. Each time we try to fight the trolling against me, each time we try to do something about it, we have trolling from her supporters. I don't know if you're getting this point. The opponent can match us 3-1 when it comes to trolling. It's a problem for us, ethically and otherwise. For every Chi Jenny we find on their side, we have 3 on our side, on the supporter side. That's a problem, but you don't understand. So the trolling has to calm down in order for us to make progress. You must understand that the other side are not stupid. If we take Chi Jenny up, they will give us 3 on our side. You got to understand. Okay? You got to understand.
Hey!
God will punish you, Eugenie. You will soon know that he's not blabbing. Well, I don't know, but the critical thing is that we are dealing with a real problem. It doesn't matter how you feel, just reason with me. Reason with me. Imagine that you're a judge and I give you the activities of Chi Jenny and say this woman is bullying us, she's lying against us, she's defaming us, she's doing this. And the other side gives the judge activities of 5 people who claim to be male supporters. It's a problem. So try to control your emotions. Somebody is benefiting from this thing. Somebody is taking advantage of this thing. I have no problem that somebody is benefiting from this, but at least use your name. Use your name. Create the account in your name. I'm talking to you in my name. If you are talking in your name, it's all right. You can say anything. And we can say, well, that's her. But if you use a fake name to support me, nobody knows who that fake name is. They may even think it is me. That is why you cannot use a fake name. It's dangerous. So somebody said her leader in Instagram, her leader is a fake name. If I ask you now to point at that leader, you can't. That leader doesn't exist. Why is that leader hiding behind a fake name if she's making a point? And don't you understand the consequence of fake name? So some of you are talking, oh, fraud. What is the fraud against me? What is the fraud against us? Because I said stop trolling, that is fraud against me? I am advising you, okay? This trolling has to stop. If you love me, stop the trolling. If you continue the trolling, you are entertaining yourself, but you are hurting me. Indeed, you have helped you so much. You don't know how much you helped you by your extreme trolling. You think you are hurting him by abusing him on social media. Yes, you may be doing, but you are helping him in the law court. You are helping him everywhere else. And let me tell you something you don't understand. If this trolling continues, there's going to be a shift in public opinion, in sympathy for him. I have met more people who complain about the trolling of May Nation. And the fact that some people in the May Nation attacked me, that's, if I were like you people, by now I should have hated May Nation. But I can't hate May Nation because there are good people in May Nation. There are wonderful people in May Nation. Yes, Yul Judy, somebody is answering Yul Judy. You see, it's a fake name. This is not Yul Judy. How can I respond to you when you cannot use your name? How can I explain to you? The fact that you are hiding says something. I can't chat with you. I can't explain to you. But I have made a general statement that the bullying on both sides is not good. Harmony. Yes, she was the cause of it. But you cannot bully back. If you look at the rules, it says don't bully back. We know the cause of it. We know that you caused it. But look at how far we have gone. You've made a point. You've came in, took your ground, you stood for May. When May was down, May is standing up now. Continued bullying is not the right way. Well, I agree with you, Tina. Tina, this is actually the argument they're making on the other side. The other side is saying, oh, she's supporting it, she's inciting them, she's happy that this is happening because she has not addressed them. So you are now even making this same argument indirectly. If she is hurting her, she should address them. If she doesn't address them, that means she's benefiting from it. That's the reasoning, but that's wrong. We came out to address them on behalf of May. That is what representatives are. If May had a manager, then her manager will address you. Now she has representatives, she has DPA, and we try to send the message. It's not helpful. It doesn't matter the sentiment. I saw some of you saying very funny things. Somebody said that you'll bought me, that I'm bought. How can you buy me? You forgot who we are. DPA is against polygamy. We were in this case before May hired us. We opposed to polygamy fundamentally. So it's not possible for you to buy me or for Judy to buy me. Nobody can buy me. Nobody's okay. Somebody says nobody's trolling anybody. So please, Juju Okwensu, blogger, troll. Excuse me, BC. Yes, listen to me. We are not going to make progress if you cannot pay attention. Now you said, sir, please, Juju Ekwensu bloggers. Okay, you call her Juju Ekwensu, right? You believe that you will call your enemy Juju Ekwensu. You think when she does something, you will call her Ekwensu all over, right? That's what you think. That's not what the judge thinks. That's not what the court will think. Somebody said, Kelimati asked, when will the case end? The case may not end easily because of all these things you are doing. Kelimatu, the case is going to be prolonged by the trolling. It creates bitterness, confusion, frustration that will drag the case. Don't you understand? I mean, Kelimatu, Usmanu, I think you may not be a Nigerian, and if you're not a Nigerian, you will understand this faster. Non-Nigerians at this level of engagement are smarter than Nigerians. At this level of operation, you will understand that the trolling will not get this thing to go forward.
Hey.
Absolutely. I don't advise the bullying, and they should stop. Of course, Harmony. Both sides should stop. Don't bully, don't abuse a child, an innocent child. Making caricature, making picture of the child, putting Satan signs on the child. You don't understand. Why is it so difficult for you to understand that in any court we go, they will show us the picture and say, are you aware of this? Counsel, are you aware of this? The judge will say, who is in this picture? They say it is Judy's child. They say, okay, who made this thing? They say, oh, the person says she's May's supporter. The judge will ask us, are you aware of this? What do you think we should say? We should deny.
Hey.
We should tell the judge, no, we never saw it. Please, if they show a picture of Judy's baby being caricatured like a monster or animal, and they said that was coming from May supporters, it is bad for May. Very simple. Yes, Kalimat, you're a Ghanaian based in UK. Oh yes, you are smarter than an average Nigerian, I know. So, the pictures, all these things you are doing, it is taking away the merit of our argument. We want to come in and show the judges that we are clean and nice, and these people are bad. They are attacking us. We are the good people. We are the law-abiding people, and that's why we came to court. And the judge will look at us and say, oh, why did you do this to this nice lady, wonderful lady, quiet lady? We don't want them to show that we are bad too, or that we are worse. So that is the point. And that is the point. Jamani Solomon says, as a lawyer, it is easy to debunk that. Okay. You think it's easy to debunk it? How will you debunk it? So how will you debunk that picture of Judy's baby caricatured? So you want me to tell the judge that no, it was Judy's supporters that did it? You think the judge will believe that it is Judy's supporters that painted Judy's child as a monster? No. The judge is not stupid. The judge will know it has to be May's supporters. So now somebody say, are you speaking for Judy Austin? No. I'm not speaking for Judy Austin or Kagu. I'm speaking for May. And in the interest of May, the fight has to stop. You've made all the points you need to make. You don't overdo anything. You've made that point. It's time to move to the next stage. I've told you this, that the next stage in this struggle is to support May economically. I have said it to you. Okay, Precious Akude said, Judy's supporters may use this fake account. I know, I have seen their fake account. Just as you created fake accounts in Judy Austin, they also created fake accounts in the name of May. I know that. But there's something I want to ask you. Do you want to behave like them? If you behave like them, how can you complain against them? So you want to do what they do? Okay, I only said I sound bribed. Bribed by whom? Bribed by whom? Aole. Who bribed me? Who bribed me? You are making a big mistake. You are making a big mistake. Anyway, there is. Let me tell you something we have. Are you judging from supporters or the case? Okay. Are they judging from supporters or the case in question? But what is the case in question, Amaka? The case in question is actually what happened on social media. It is on social media that the case arose. All the evidence in the case on social media. So your statement and activities on social media are relevant. It will be judged. The court will consider it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Somebody said, even if you don't believe the, okay. Somebody said, let me see. Okay. Okay. What is May's? Okay. Somebody says here. Are they judging from the supporters? No, they're judging from everything. No? Everything. But when has any celebrity held accountable for the actions of their fans? I don't know. Many times. Abdurrahman. Many times. Let me tell you something. You don't really understand how it hurts me. I never told you that they will arrest me because of her supporters. But it diminishes the claim she's making. It diminishes the injury she suffered. It diminishes the damages she needs to prove. Absolutely. So when you say held accountable, nobody's going to tell her, oh, you said what your supporters said. No. They know it was her supporter that said it. But the activities of her supporters can also justify the activities of the opposite supporters. After all, we are complaining about Sjemere. We are complaining about all these people attacking me. You don't know that they will counter us. They will show a counter. So you got to understand, Abdurrahman. You people, you know what I want you to think? This is what you will do. I know it is difficult for you people to do it. I want you to understand, to say to yourself, I'm not really a lawyer. I don't really understand how the law works. Therefore, even if I don't agree with this man, I should stop arguing with him. Even if I don't like what he's saying. Now you say you don't understand that support. Go and check, do any research. Celebrities are negligent for ignoring bullying activities from their supporters. Absolutely. Once they are aware, once you are aware that your supporters are doing certain things that is unlawful, you need to make a statement to stop them. At least try, even if they don't listen to you. Okay, now, I don't know if we have more things. Are you judging? Okay, so, but you got to understand, those of you, yes, those of you who are wondering, oh, who does he support? How can I support you? How can I support Judy? Does it even make sense? I'm not alone. I have so many staff in DPA. I'm not even the one handling the case. I'm not in Nigeria.
Hey!
There are people handling this case. There are standards we must follow. So, your leader, somebody called her your leader. By the way, Jamin, a lawyer, it's easy to debunk. It is not easy to debunk anything. Nothing is easy to debunk, because how do you debunk things? You have to put people in the witness box. Somebody has to enter the witness box and testify and be cross-examined. Jamin, you know you are not available to testify in this case. We can't call you. So give me the name of the person we will call to testify. Tell me. You won't come to testify in court. And the court is not going to take what you say here as your testimony. Because you can't be cross-examined. So please understand that this is not a game. This is not a game. This is very serious. Indeed, I'm very alarmed. I didn't realize how bad the situation was. I didn't realize it was this bad until I was attacked by you guys. It was when I got attacked that I knew that there is a real danger, and we allowed it. I overlooked it. Otherwise, if I had seen the phenomenon, the trends I'm seeing now, I should have done something earlier. I should have done something like last year. Okay, it can't go on. Just get me, regardless of your feeling, however bitter you feel about you, there is a better way to deal with it than trolling. Ask yourself, you can check it, which is how to deal with trolling. They will never tell you to troll back. How to deal with bullying. Nobody will ever say bully back. Nowhere. So bullying back is dangerous. It makes you reciprocally guilty. It makes you as guilty as the people you complain about. And when you are as guilty as the people you complain about, you cannot get remedy. The law will not back you. The court will not back you. I know. We can't control you. You are in your various places. You are from diverse backgrounds. Some of you are educated. Some of you are normal. Some of you are sick. So we can't control everybody. But we must say this. There are some people, the very educated people are very quiet. They're not commenting here. And when they comment here, it's different. An educated person cannot say that I have been bribed. How? An educated person cannot say it's easy to debunk, because an educated person knows that in court, cases are processed through evidence, testimony, swearing an oath to be in the witness box, to be cross-examined, and at the end of it, the other side will confront you with all this. Educated people know that. But an ordinary person will just say, you debunk it. Because they think that when we get to court, we start shouting, and the judge will listen to the one that shouts the most. It doesn't work that way. But apart from the court, consider the activities of those neutral people. Because what's going on here is, those who support me will hate you, absolutely. Those who support you may hate me, absolutely. Okay, you are extremes. These are the extremes. But consider people in between. Consider those who are not really, who are wondering where to go. I want you to know that bullying scares them. Bullying scares them. They don't fancy it. It's not appropriate. Okay, and you know, you gotta understand. It is so easy for me. It is so easy for me to shut up and keep quiet. It is absolutely so easy for me to do so. But if I do so, I fail in my responsibility. I will fail in my responsibility, and this case could go on for 5 years more. So why is that? So my goal is to stop the bullying. This is what I said to this person I chatted with. I said, to him, my goal is to end the trolling from all sides. May is also being trolled. If May were to speak to her supporters, that means Yul also has to speak to his own supporters. Because these people are urging for May to go and speak, May to go and speak. I said, no, she can't speak. Because if she speaks, then Yul has to speak. Then we haven't gotten to that point. So I said here, so this person said to me, now listen, because it's good. You see, in life, you need to know what the other side is thinking. In any situation you are, even if you want to win a case in court, you need to ask yourself, what's going on in the mind of my opponent? If you understand what your opponent is thinking, then you're able to confront your opponent. Okay, now, this is the funny thing. I said, I said here, I want to stop the trolls. I want to end it now. It is difficult. That is why I wanted to use this conversation to make the argument. He said, this person said, May knows if she addresses them, many will calm down and not continue. That is why she hasn't done it. It is simple logic. No, by the way, I said, okay, so he said here, I want to show you the relevant part so I don't bore you. So this person said, if you go to YouTube, so many pages spreading on true and despicable stories about her husband and Judy. Sometimes I wonder if they realize that they are doing her bad and not helping. I said, I want to stop the trolls as well. I want to end it now. It is difficult. That is why I am engaging you. So he said, May knows if she addresses them, many will stop. I said, I want an end to the trolling. It is not in May's interest, but it has been difficult to sell the idea. Do you understand it? So he said, you are correct. Then I said, he said that May should do something and stuff. Okay, he said, yeah, there's a place he said, May knows. One quick second. Yes. So he said, yes, she said here, May knows if she addresses them. Then I said to him, no, I don't think so. May does not benefit anything from the trolls. He said, May is benefiting from the controversy. I said, no. I said, my goal is to end the trolling from all sides. Okay, May is being trolled. So he said, if she is not, she will even be angry. Her fans are disrespecting her husband. I said, well, I won't go that far. The reason I said I won't go that far is because May has no interest to make you happy or comfortable. No. What we just don't want is for her to do something for which she could be blamed. She should not help you. You will fucked up his life. You will make the mistakes he made. He should face the consequences. But what are the consequences? The consequences are not you are trolling. Well, so I said, this man said, AY comedian's wife addressed her fans to stop putting mouth in their matter. Basket Mouth's wife also did the same. I said the cases are different. The cases are different. Because AY did not go to attack his wife on social media. Basket Mouth did not go to attack it. Neither AY nor Basket Mouth did what you did. So I made the argument. I said, so you have to understand, this person is saying that May should show leadership, you know, and address the group. We said no, she shouldn't. But I want you to understand this, because when I tell you that if you love May, you have to slow down, this is what you have to understand. If you don't slow down and you continue with aggressive troll and bullying, what will happen is that the pressure on May will increase, the pressure for her to address you. That's a fact. If you don't slow down, the pressure will mount. And I can tell you one thing now. Once any of the cases we're handling, trial starts. Once trial starts, the judge will order both sides to go and address their fans. The judge will order both sides to go and address their fans and to submit their statement to the court for vetting. We don't want to get to that point. We don't want to get to that point. Absolutely. The judge is going to say, well, I can see that both sides are abusing each other. Now, I order the parties to go and address their fans now. And the judge will say, I want to see a copy of your statement. That's how it works. So, don't get it wrong. DPA supports May, but we want to support May the right way, the lawful way. We don't want to support her in a way that will put her in trouble. Some of the ways you try to support her will put her in trouble. Trolling is inexcusable. Bullying is inexcusable, even if the other side bullied you first. You have to choose whether you want to look for solution within the law or whether you want to look for solution in the streets fighting. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. If you choose that the way to defend me is to bully, okay, then you know that's what you've chosen. But you can't have it both ways. That idea is very difficult, and those of you that are educated and logical, you will understand my point. The woman that is spreading lies against me on Instagram, she is a big problem. Serious problem. What she did can put people in prison, actually. But you don't know. You don't know that. That's not the way. And because I'm worried because she's using fake name. If she's using her name, we can distance ourselves from her posts. We can say, my lord, she's a supporter. We don't know about her. Because those of you who are saying that the celebrity is not responsible for a supporter, you have to show it is a supporter. You have to show it's a supporter. But when somebody is using fake name, we don't know that it is a supporter. If you are using fake name, you endanger everybody around you. Because anybody around you could be saying, you are the one who are doing this. So that person using that fake name is a big problem. Even before she started attacking me, I knew she was a big problem, and I said so. It was my position that she was a big problem. That is why she went to Instagram, and she has ignited many of you, especially those of you that cannot reason, cannot be logical. Somebody said that she called out my scam. What scam? I give you the opportunity to say the scam. Somebody said that we charged her 10,000 to talk to me. Can you imagine? Should you talk to me free of charge? Really? Can you imagine any professional you talk to free of charge? So now anybody, anywhere will come to talk to me? No. My hourly, my consultation fee for Nigerians, my consultation fee is 150,000 for the first 30 minutes. But because I want to help the poor, I didn't want to charge them consultation fee. But for them to get free consultation, they have to be registered in DPA. Because if they are members of DPA, I am giving DPA members free consultations. And they were registering with 10,000, it is now 50,000. So the person saying that I asked her to pay 10,000, it's actually 50,000 now. And no such money was paid to me. It was the money she needed to register, of course. If you are not if you are not in Nigeria and you want to register for DPA, the registration is $50, which is 80,000 naira. That's what it is from January this year. So somebody sending a message that I charged 10,000 to be consulted, I was laughing. There's no professional at my level who will charge you 10,000 for consultation. It's either free of charge or 150. I gave free of charge to DPA members. For DPA members, they have free consultation for as many times as they like in a year. To register is 50,000 if you are based in Nigeria, $50 if you are based outside Nigeria. And to renew is 25,000 if you are based in Nigeria and $25 if you are based outside Nigeria. So there is nothing scandalous about. There's nothing. So somebody saying one Juliet saying that they called my scam. What scam? Because my organization charges membership fee. That's what you call scam. Now, are you normal? Are you normal? So let's. The woman abusing me, I know why I am taking it gently. I know. She's like a mosquito perched on somebody's nipples. Do you know when a mosquito is perched on your nipples? How do you kill a mosquito that is perched on your nipples? You don't use force, but you have to do something. If you don't do, if you ignore that mosquito, it will suck your blood. If you use aggressive force, you will hurt yourself. So that woman called the leader of the nation. You know, indeed, I'm happy you said it, because I was reluctant to tell you that that person is really the leader of my nation. She's the leader of my nation, and that's dangerous. That puts a big question mark on my nation as I speak to you. Big question mark. So that person is scandalizing me. She brought a check that somebody paid me $181. That's nonsense. I am paid a lot more. What is $181? I'm paid thousands of dollars. But they didn't tell you why the person paid the money. The person's fee was far more than $181. The person begged us to allow her to be paying monthly installments of 300,000. The person was to pay 300,000 naira every month for her matter in Nigeria. She didn't have all the money. So we said, okay, we granted her request. Yeah, you can pay. So now she asked, can she pay the dollar equivalent into an account in the US so we can move it to Nigeria? We said, okay, if she doesn't have naira, we could help her. That was how she paid 181 for 1 month. Well, that 181 was the equivalent of either 250 or 300,000. I can't remember. So she sends it to her, and she put a fraud on top of it. She puts who's going to get into trouble? The person using fake account is not known, so she may not be targeted immediately. But the person that gave her that check is in trouble. Big trouble. Okay, but I know what's going to happen. The person is going to say, no, I wasn't the one that wrote fraud on it, so I just gave her a check. But I said, okay, let us get that person so we will find out what you really told her. And she says, I don't know who that person is. It's just a name on social media. It is dangerous. Using fake name is dangerous. We saw the problems in Uncle Baba's case. Because when we moved into Uncle Baba and wanted to catch those people who were instigating him, we found out that 90% of them were using fake accounts. And Uncle Baba couldn't reach them anymore. Immediately Uncle Baba was arrested, they all blocked him. They all blocked him. So now when you are doing something on fake account, you are the one they will hold, not the other person. So you guys got to understand these things. Nobody's, let me see if we can get more things here. Are you now speaking for Judy Austin? Somebody asked, am I now speaking for Judy Austin? Am I now, okay, I don't think I got it again. This thing doesn't. Yeah, somebody said, are you now speaking for Judy Austin? Well, you see, we have in various intelligence level. If your intelligence tells you that I'm speaking for Judy Austin, I can't help it. You are free to believe whatever you like. All I want you to know is that you must consider the person you are trying to help and what is in her best interest. Ask yourself, in the midst of all these court cases and things, is it in the interest of me, for me to be in the street fighting and doing all the things I'm doing and mocking the children of Judy Austin? It doesn't matter what you think, those children are innocent. It doesn't matter what you think. If you are attacking those children, you have a problem. You have a problem with the law, you have a problem with God. Because those children are innocent. God created them and sent them, regardless of the mistakes of their parents. Those children cannot be punished. So attacking those children in the manner you are doing. Anyway, I agree with you, sir. Bullying on both sides should stop. Vera, thank you so much. That is actually correct. Okay, bullying should stop. Anybody who is supporting bully, I don't know how anybody can support bully. What is the way forward now? Yeah, you, Judy. I You asked a very intelligent question. What is the way forward? But you are using a fake account. I cannot respond to you. I cannot recognize you. Okay? Because all I'm saying now are recorded. Maybe some days they will ask me. If you want to ask this question in your name, you can ask it and I'll answer it. But a fake account is dangerous, is criminal. Avoid it. As a lawyer, it is easy to debunk. Somebody said that. What is the real motivation behind these trolls? Rachel Puel. Let me tell you, Rachel, this is my understanding. You asked a very important question. Yes, you asked, has Queen May become an ATM to them so they are unable to create other topics? Okay, listen to me. It is a little bit of both. The reason Yul began the troll was he really wanted to punish May for May not agreeing to go polygamous. He thought, Yul thought, that he was so important that May had no choice but to do whatever he told her to do. So he thought. So in other words, you thought that if I tell her, hey, somebody says here, show me, okay. Okay. Somebody said, sorry, yeah. Now, Rachel asked very legitimate question. Yes. So you thought that he could smother me. You know, at the beginning of this fight, Yul was the celebrity. Yul was the one known and followed by many people. May was relatively unknown. So Yul wanted to use his media influence to cajole me, to intimidate me. That was a wrong move. Because the sympathy of the people moved with me. People supported me. And the number of May's followers increased. So May became equally influential. And May was able to counter him. That was it. That was the first motivation. But also at the same time, Yul began to lose endorsement and money. He wasn't making money anymore from movie as he used to. Endorsement money dropped. However, Yul realized that with his monetized Facebook account followed by 5 million people, that he could be fetching up to $15,000 every month. And $15,000 every month is something. They needed it. So he now focused on making content. And he found out that what drives the money was his content and the topics he was choosing. So that's how we now moved from the original intention of intimidating May to now the other intention of making money. So it was paying. However, the more he tried to do that, the more May supporters countered him. And as they countered him, he now began to see that this is really not profitable. You may be making money, but your reputation is suffering very badly. Even the reputation of the family is suffering badly. You can't have peace. So now he's confused. So to this extent, May supporters have been wonderful. They were great. First, they built up May's influence level on social media. Then they were able to counter Yul's aggression on social media. So Yul is neutralized. If you noticed, Yul is still making content, but he's no longer making adverse content. He's no longer attacking, telling May to return bride price or to drop name. He's no longer mentioning May in his content. Judy is no longer mentioning May in her content. So somehow they understood that they had to stop. However, the trolling continued from their supporters. Alright, in the trolling, May supporters have outsurpassed Yul supporters. So in other words, you have won the social media war. And when you have won the social media war, you are in a position to call a truce. It is the person winning the war that can call a truce and it will stand. A person losing the war cannot call a truce. If you don't call a truce now, then we're entering into what we call a permanent state of warfare. And you reach what we call diminishing return. Do you understand it? So that is why we must be prepared to maintain a balance of forces, readiness to pounce, but also capacity to restrain. It is that restraint I'm talking about because it helps us. It helps me. It puts me on the moral high ground as the virtuous one, as the innocent one, as the peaceful one, as the victim. We don't want to turn the table and she becomes viewed as the aggressor. So that is the thing. Somebody said, Sjemere, show me that May created. May created what? Did I tell you that May created anything? It doesn't matter who created who. The most important thing is to understand the consequences of action. Double standards. Judy thanked Jenny for getting job trolling. Listen, Judy is wrong, but do you want to be wrong too? Kyle, do you want to be wrong too because the other side is wrong? You don't want to be wrong because the other side is wrong, okay? Somebody said, which male lawyer DPA has been the only one representing me online? Okay, no lawyer have come forward. Well, it is natural that we are the representative and are hired to address these issues, okay? Various people in our team are doing various things, but we have been the strategic communicators in this case. Strategic communicators in the sense that we're the ones that came out to counter you. You don't forget that I fought you. Don't forget that of all of you, if you check the posts, I probably fought against you more than any of you. Absolutely. If you look at it, you sound so bribed. Okay, that's Aholik again. I'm bribed. Okay, very well. Thank you very much. I was bribed. So what else do we say? Are they judging from? Okay, I think we are repeating this thing. So please, you know, these things. And okay, let me see if I can get these comments from here so I can address them from here. Okay, but you see, you got to understand where we're going. Nobody is happy with the development. I'm not happy that we're having this situation. I'm not happy at all that we're having a situation like this where I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay, I'm not happy at all that we are here because this is a problem. This is a problem. We're not making the necessary progress. We're getting bogged down in very unfortunate events. Okay, we're getting bogged down. It's not good. It's not good. Aha, yeah. Let me see. Okay, let me see if we have. Okay. Let me see what is here. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can see I'm trying to see if we can see the questions. DPA faculty, nobody is causing. Okay, somebody says Kathleen N. Jones. Okay, somebody says here, we are seeing them. If you are seeing them. No. This may not be today's own. Oh yeah, this is it. We'll be on this. Okay. So it's not what you think. You really did well. Your presence on the media countering, you really neutralize him. Josephine, thank you very much. I'm glad you think this because honestly, I fought you very aggressively. I fought him every turn. If you can go and research, you see where I fought you. But it's unfortunate that people are easily swayed for the moment. Just because I said back down on the okay. In fact, do you know something? Because I said that I don't think that when I said that I did not think that Judy was a witch. Do you know that people attacked me? They said I'm defending her because I didn't believe in witchcraft. So you want me to believe in witchcraft with you, so you will know I'm with you. Can you imagine what some of you think? So all my life, since my adulthood, I never believed in witchcraft. I oppose witchcraft. There's nothing like witchcraft. There's nothing like spirit. That's my belief. So now you come in and say to me that somebody is a witch. First and foremost, if I go to court, how can our lawyers tell the judge that somebody is a witch? And somebody said, oh, Judy was transferring the destiny of Daniel to her child. You believe in such a thing? So now I'll go and tell the judge that? God. So, you know, some of these things, the behavior I'm seeing here is very sad. And okay, somebody says that Benzel said, I thought we are Women's Council. It be like say Judy Obashi done the work over time. Can you see how stupid you sound, Ben Zion? RS, can you see how dumb you sound? Does it make sense even to you? Even to you, does it make sense that everything I'm saying here is supporting Judy? That means you're daft, very daft. And now you call yourself May supporter. Somebody like you supporting May is dangerous. May doesn't need somebody like you. You are trouble. Your statements alone will put me in trouble. So this is my thing. You have to understand. Yeah, somebody says, I hope I see Judy's comment. Akudo. I don't represent Judy. I can't advise Judy. I can't tell Judy to be. I can warn her. And I warned her. I'm not worried about her mistakes. I'm worried about our own mistakes. I'm not worried about the mistakes of Judy, but I'm also sure that we have a way of dealing with her. You see, there are two things. How do I deal with Judy? We fight them. We go to court. That's it. How do I deal with you? I advise you. I can't sue you. I have to advise you. Some have to testify. That may Josephine, yes. There must be testimony in court. You need witnesses in court, but none of you is available to testify. None of you. None of you. If you know you are available to be a witness in this case, please can you tell me, because we want to contact you. But none of you will testify. None of you be willing to testify. None of you can even qualify to testify. If I call any of you to the case, you find out first and foremost you don't understand the case. You don't understand the issues. You don't have the capacity to testify credibly. But you have mouth to accuse us of taking bribe. So somebody says, all these are distractions to Kwime launch coming in few weeks in London. I agree with you, Chidi. It is very sad. Very sad. Focus on her launch. Support her business. Support May's business. There are some of May's supporters who are flying from America to UK to participate. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. I want you to do that. Support May the right way. Support May the right way. Don't support May by attacking Judy's children. That's not the right way to do it. You're putting us in trouble, Jesus. Don't you understand? Support May the right way. May is doing well. If you support May the right way, nobody will be asking May to come and address her fans. But if you want to put May under pressure, continue. Because the more you do this, the more the pressure will be to address her fans. Until one day the judge will order her to address her fans. We don't want that. Somebody say, Yul Judy, what are you doing here? Okay. So who is Yul Judy? Me, Yul Judy. Mildred Amoako. I am Judy, right? Your father is Judy. Your father is Yul. Your mother is Judy. And you're an idiot. They had an idiot like you. Get out of my page. Because I'm going to block you. Okay? You are probably someone with a mental health problem lying down in your... let me tell you something. This is the problem of the world. When you are mentally sick, they can lock you up in a house and say, don't go out. You stay. They are protecting society. But they made a mistake. They gave you a phone with data. So you are dangerous to the society with your phone locked up in a room. So when you make certain statements, I know that is this thing. My Nation is her advertisement engine. Stop holding them back. Hey. Nobody is holding them back, Chidi. Nobody is holding them back. And by the way, that thing you are saying, Chidi, is not in the interest of May. Because you are saying that May is supporting what the May Nation is doing. You are saying that she's benefiting from the activities economically, the trolling, benefiting from it economically. It's not good. So, when you say things, you have to understand the implications. So, if they can prove that May is the May Nation, Jermaine, what do you think? What do you think? Somebody saying the case is not about supporters, it's about you, Judy, Austin, and Queen May. No.
Hey,
Amaka, that's not right. I know what the case is about. You are not a lawyer. You don't know what the case is about. The case is about those people measured by the activities of their supporters. Correct. The case is about them, but it is measured. Their actions and activities will be measured by the activities of their respective supporters. Court case needs to stay in court, but her popularity is built on backs of women. Chidi, court case stays in court, but what is court case? Court case is based on what you do on social media. It was on social media that the whole fight started. It was on social media that Yul announced his polygamy. It was on social media that May is bullied. So the court involves social media. Chidi, can you just understand it once and for all? That there is no separation between what happens in social media and what is going to be dealt with in court. Please explain how bullying, Judy, will affect the adultery. Okay, Jermaine, let me explain to you. You asked a very good question. How does bullying, Judy, affect the adultery case? Let me explain to you how it happens. You see, in law, we don't look at just what you did. We look at the manner in which you did it. We call it impunity. If somebody walks up to you and slaps you and walks away, another person comes and slaps you and begins to mock you, the court will punish the one that mocked you more than the one that just slapped you. Because the one that mocked you acted in an egregious manner, indicating impunity. Yes, Judy committed adultery with you. If it had stopped there, the judge will know we're dealing with adultery alone. But they went on to mock May, to bully May. So that's why we are claiming 100 million. Otherwise, we could have claimed 20 million. So the reason for that huge claim is because of their behavior. So the court is going to look at their social media activities. And when they try, the judge will say, why are you doing all these things against her? You posted this, your supporters posted this, why? And they come and say, her supporters also posted this. So the court begins to see two fighting. When the court begins to see two fighting, the anger towards Judy begins to go down. Because apparently May has, they punched her, she punched back, so that's okay. 1-1, they're equal there. So the bullying of Judy, if done by May supporters, will be a factor to be considered in determining the damages to be awarded against Judy. The court can award 1 million, the court can award 100 million. So where exactly with the court? It depends on what happened in the social media. By the way, as I told you, if you are not a lawyer, please, at least you should respect those who spent years studying law. You should respect it. What will make a difference between damage of 1 million and damage of 100 million depends on what happened after the fact. After the adultery, what happened after the adultery? The court will look at it. That's what determines the damages, okay? Otherwise, if we're not just going to go to court and say they committed adultery, if that's what we want to do, it's very simple now. The 3 children they have is evidence of adultery. All we need to do is to say yes, they committed adultery, and they will ask them, did you have a child? They say yes. If we don't say anything more, if he stops that, they will probably award small amount. Look at Daddy Freeze. In his own adultery case like this, the court awarded 7 million. Daddy Freeze was asked to pay 7 million because he committed adultery with the woman during her divorce, with his wife during the divorce. But we're asking 100 million. So why would the court give 7 million in Daddy Freeze but give 100 million against Judy? The only difference is that we can show what Judy did after the divorce, after the adultery. What she did through Sarah Martins, how she bullied May. That is why. So what happened on social media by Judy is important. Likewise, what happened on social media by supporters May is important. It's critical. Critical. You probably have not been watching from the beginning. May has been through. No, I was in this case before you even heard about it. So I know what happened. In fact, if you watch from the beginning, you will see me, my videos attacking Julie and you. So talking of watching from the beginning, I am the one that watched from the beginning. You will never speak. Aha. Akwabeke, yes. He's careful. He was speaking before, but he stopped. He knows what he's doing. A few months ago, you mentioned some vital issues already agreed between the 2 people involved. Why now are the judges? I told you 2 months ago that the issue of damages have not been decided. I told you that. And that is where your statements on social media will be important. Social says, I mentioned, you're right, 2 months ago I mentioned that the issue have been, some issues have been resolved, but the issue of damages remain. And that's where we're going to enter. And when we enter there, they're going to come with all your bullying activities. Okay, please take this video down before it starts to trend. You really with our beautiful Queen. If you are really, no. Edochie best. This is what I will do. I'll block you from my page so you don't see the video, okay? So you can go somewhere else. That's what I will do to help you best. Edochie best. I'll block you right away. Okay, Chidi, forget the trolls and face the court case. Chidi, if you said this after my explanation, or maybe you said this before my explanation, I hope you now know better. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to end this. What has your trolling done so far? What has your trolling done so far? I don't know what you mean by that. Don't mind him. He's just talking rubbish. Okay, now Deborah, goodbye from my page, okay? Let's get to it. Thank you so much, guys. Let me clean up my page by blocking the rude people. God bless you. Bye.